Um, Good morning, candidates. Today we are going to take up initially group activity. And this group activity questions are available in the material that has been given to you. There is one page known as 2024 SBI PO interview questions. In that page, there are about 11 pages. In that, few pages are this material has been included. Qualities one should have to achieve one's full potential. This is actual interview question asked, say, last year or year before that. So if it is made small only, you can understand. What are the qualities one person should have to achieve one's full potential? How many points they have given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8 points they have given. So I request you to take your notebook and write therein the same 8 points and then rank them individually. Subsequently, you will rank the group ranking. Then we will find the difference also. I will give you 5 minutes time for you to mark this. Please carry on marking. Carry on. All of, can you understand? Is there anybody who has come today only who doesn't understand what to do? I think Arunima is a new candidate. She is joining us. Others you can follow. Now, Shivam Singh, you can follow what you have to do. Shivam Singh, can you follow what you have to do? You have to mark individually one ranking now. So afterwards, you have to mark in groups. Is it clear, all of you? Swapna,
Yes, sir.
are you, Jesse, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Rahul, sorry, Rubal Sharma, could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Arunima is the new candidate for this exercise. Arunima, what is your degree, please? Qualification.
Good morning, sir. Sir, my qualification is BSc Physics, sir.
Which year did you complete BSc Physics?
2022, sir.
Good. How many marks did you score in BSc Physics?
89%, sir.
Good. Excellent. Is this the first interview or you have appeared for IBPS interview earlier?
No, sir. I have appeared only for a federal bank clerk interview, sir, before.
And you have been selected in that, no?
Yes, sir. I have been selected.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
She has been selected as a clerk in Federal Bank and now the orders are awaited. It may take time. In the meantime, this offer has come, so she is participating in this. Arunima, what you have to do, you should write like this in your notebook, these 8 points, and then individually rank them priorities. That is, qualities one should have to achieve one's full potential. What are the things that are important from your angle? What is most important? Supposing you think that trust in God is most important, you will put that as one. Then if you feel hard work is important, you will put that as two. Like that, you will put it. Then after you are putting it in 5 minutes, I will ask you to discuss with other members of the group and come to a consensus within the period of say 15 to 20 minutes. Within that, the group must be able to rank the priorities. And after ranking the priorities, I will ask you to find the difference between the points you have given and the group has given. Then put a total of that. From there, we should discuss. Yesterday, members could not understand properly, so they were not able to come to a consensus also. Only 3 of them were there, but still consensus could not be achieved. I wish you are able to achieve consensus today. 6 of you are there. Please start 3 minutes from now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Rank number of priorities. One more minute. I request candidates to write in their notebooks all these 8 points, then rank them individually. Subsequently, when you are discussing in group, you will write the group's ranking also and find the difference. So I want you to write legibly in your notebook these points. Put today's date on top. Today is 17th January 2024. Yes. Stop writing. Now I leave this assignment to this group for you to discuss and come to a consensus within the next. You want 15 minutes or 20 minutes? Only 6 of you are there. You want 15 minutes or 20 minutes? Tell me, Arunima, how many minutes you want?
Sir,
Arun,
I think 15 minutes will be okay.
okay, very good. Very good. Start now. The session is yours. I will not come and interfere for the next 15 minutes. Carry on.
Hi everyone. In order to achieve one's full potential, I have kept hard work on first place because I think if a person is willing to put in the work that is required to meet the targets, that is required to gain new skills, then then only a person can be successful. And second thing, a person should be healthy so that one can put in that hard work. So it is important to have both physical and mental health in a right place. If anybody has any objection with that, you.
I'd like to put health as the first thing because we are not healthy, we are not going to be able to put that hard work. If you are sick, if you do not take care of yourself, you would not be able to do that much work in your full potential. If you want it to give your full, you have to be healthy. I believe health to be the first priority.
I also agree with Jessie. Like health comes first. First, if you are healthy, you can work at most productively. Like you can put all your efforts. So first one, I go for health, and second one, I go for hardworking.
But I want to counter here. I think if a person is willing to put, if a person is hardworking, suppose if there are some minor health issues, the person can ignore the issues and still work on, still work. And so first priority should be hardworking, because if I am going to, I got a fracture in my leg, but still there is some desk work that I need to do. I can manage that, and so health is important, but for me hard work comes first.
In my
My
opinion,
opinion is,
health is also very important. So health should come first. But I have objection in that before hard work, we should be smart enough to take up any challenges. We should be smart. Then only comes hard work for me.
Uh, I want to talk about switching topics, but first, if I am not hardworking, I'm not willing to put in the efforts. Then, if I am a smart person, then what is the point of my smartness if I'm not willing to put in the efforts that are required to complete the task? So, for me, I'm okay with health on first place and hard work on second.
I am also agree with her because if we are healthy enough, then only we can go for hard work. After that, we can achieve our full potential. I am also placed. I have also placed a health and first place.
That's great. So we decided. Are we deciding that one is for health and second rank is for hardworking? Anyone has any point?
So no, actually we could put health on the first place. For the second place, I would like to suggest smart. You should need to be smart to, you have to be smart first to put any hard.
Yes, I do agree with that, because in this world we have to be smart at first, and now also we prefer smart work over hard work. So I think we should be smart first, and then comes hard work.
I am not agree with her because if we do first hard work, then only we can find our mistake points. Then we can improve and we can again further think about where we have a gap in our mindset. Then only smart work can be achievable.
I
I
meant
also
that we have to be smart enough to choose the right path, everything, how we have to put in the hard work. So that comes first, I think.
I want to
Hard,
give one
smart work.
example here. Like whenever we are appearing for some exams, and we can choose what are the important topics, what are not, that is our smartness. But for those, but we need to put in hard work, we need to practice our syllabus, then only we can get maximum marks. So I think for that, for me also hard work comes on second place.
But I believe putting the hard book on a wrong place would be extremely disastrous. Again, in the case of preparing for an exam, if you're if you do not have an exact idea and a pre-plan about what to study, which part to give importance, if you're randomly giving hard work on wrong topic, it's all a waste. So, firstly, we should analyze and, first come to a decision what all are important, what are the tasks that to be prioritized, what order to be done. So, I think smartness is more important. Then we can talk about hard work.
For me, smartness comes after putting in efforts only. Then only we can be able to decide that what is important, what is not. When we have gone through all the things, then only we can decide. So whenever we have put in some efforts, after that we need to decide. That is smartness.
I also agree with her because if we as long as we indulge in a problem, then only the solution part comes to our mind. then only the smartness about that will come in our mind. That's why hard work is important. After hard work, we have to find out some smart points in our hard work so that we can improve.
And guys, I want to add one story, a small story. We had listened that grasshopper and ant story now. In that, the grasshopper always it is thinking about now only, whereas the ants are thinking about future. They are smart. First, they have a vision about future, so they are acting smart, and then they are putting the hard work of working all the summer in order to have the food in the winter. So I believe that first of all, you should have a smart ideology and thinking, and then you can work for towards that goal. So you should have a vision and be smart, and then you can give your efforts. That will be fruitful, now.
So if the majority wants hard work on third place and smart on second, I'm okay with that.
I am also okay.
I also agree with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
too agree with that.
we, so let's put smart on second place and third place hard work, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So for the fourth place, I would like to suggest trustworthy.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I too agree with that.
Okay, I'm afraid that I have to differ with this. I believe that being proactive is utmost important. Like whenever you want to achieve your potential, if you're trustworthy, your subordinates or your customers will trust you and come to you. But in order to be achieving your potential, you should be proactive. Like you should be always alert and coming and updating yourself and taking up new challenges. You should consult others first and ask and whatever they need.
But I
And
believe being trustworthy is also important, because people have to trust you. You should be reliable, Then only you will get more tasks and people will trust you to give you their works and all. So I think trustworthy comes first. Then we can talk about being proactive. We can only be proactive when you have a task on hand. You have a problem with you to solve. Then only you can go ahead and be proactive and do all those things.
I agree with that, because if you are trustworthy, then only people will believe in you. Then only you will get more tasks in hand to work on. So for me also, trustworthy comes on fourth place.
I just want to put my version again, but here, proactive in the sense you want to get a task means, first of all, you should be communicative. Proactive in the sense you should be more approachable. All these characters will come under proactive. But yeah, trustworthy, yeah, others should rely on us. So, okay, let it go for trustworthy, and then we can come for proactive.
Is it all right by everyone? Anything else?
Yes, agreed.
Bishwajit and Arunima, can you please say what are your views on 4 and 5?
I say top will be in fourth place.
Trustworthy in the fourth place and proactive in the fifth place.
Okay, what about Bishwajit?
Okay, I am also agree.
Okay.
So on sixth place, I would like to place honest on sixth place, because a person should also be honest towards his work, so that people are relying on him or her. So a
But
person needs to be
I am
honest.
agree with you. I think a person should be first a nice person to be then after honesty would become in that person.
But nice person only comes when somebody is physically meeting that person. Before that, a person, when there is no physical communication or no communication, before that honesty comes, because a person is honest with his work. It doesn't matter other person is coming to his or her for some work. That person is able to work honestly without interacting with anybody.
I wouldn't
Uh,
put for, yeah, go on.
So I would like to suggest honesty on the sixth position. Being honest is important. Then only you will be able to give your 100% or be in a positive manner and make good results. If you are not a honest person, I don't think you will be able to make good results.
I also agree with that because being honesty makes you you achieve your full potential. Like job satisfaction, you will get that because you are doing whatever you're feeling inside now. So I believe that sixth position goes for honest and seventh for being nice person.
Okay, I am also agree that. Okay,
Yes, I
let's
also
go
agree
on.
with that. Being honest is very important. Even to be a nice person, we have to be honest. So that should be given importance.
Okay. So we
One thing we are
decided six.
losing, trust
Yeah.
in
Yes,
God at eighth position.
that is the
Come
only
again.
one left. So we can put that on the eighth position.
Yeah, that
Yes,
is
I
trust in God.
totally agree with that. Trust in God should be in the eighth position because we have to do everything. Whatever we can do, we have to do our part clearly, and then we can put trust in God in the
Yes,
last place.
exactly. We have
Exactly.
to work hard. We should perform our duty. Whatever we can, we should give our 100%. Then whatever will be happen, let's see. That should be depending God.
So we completed our work, I guess. We have ordered.
Yeah, we did it sooner, I guess.
Yes, we have 2.5 minutes left.
Looks like very noisy environment in around her in around him.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we have decided once.
Yes.
Uh, we have reached a consensus. Let's decide.
Sir, are you
Okay.
speaking something? You are on mute.
Yeah, yeah. I am writing all these points. Health, hard work, trust in God, trustworthy, then honest,
No,
then
sir. Trust in God in eighth place.
no. I am writing everything. Then you
Okay.
will tell me what is the ranking you are given for that
Okay.
in group. For health, what is the ranking you are given?
So we have given the first rank for health.
Then hard work,
Hard work
Hard
comes
working for
third, sir.
fourth,
Third, sir.
Third, sir.
third, second,
Smart,
smart.
sir.
second, smart, third, fourth,
Trustworthy.
trustworthy. Okay, fifth,
Proactive.
Proactive.
proactive, correct. Then sixth,
Honest.
okay, seventh, nice person, and eighth is trust in God. Correct. Now, what you have to do, you know what is the number you are given individually. Now, this is the number given by the group. Find the difference between these two and write in the third column as difference. Yesterday I showed you, like that. Then put the total of that. Total of all the different. For example, if health you are marked as 3 and now it is ranked as 1, you will give the difference as 2. Similarly, if you have marked hard work as 8, now it is given as 3, the difference is 5. In the reverse, supposing you have marked a nice person as 2, but here your group has given 7, the difference is 5. Like that, you arrive and find the total of the difference you are getting for you. Please do that. I will give you 1 minute time. If you have completed doing that, you are ready with the difference mark you have got. You can speak out what it is. For example, Biswajit, have you been able to complete?
Yes, sir.
कितना मार्क्स आया है आपको डिफरेंस में?
Sir, it is 5.
Totally 5 only difference. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Swapna,
Doing, sir.
Acha, so doing. Arunima, have you completed?
No, sir, I'm
Do,
also doing, sir.
acha, please do and then tell me. As soon as you complete, all of you can tell me what is the marks difference you are getting.
For me, it is 5, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Rubal Sharma, it is 5.
So for me, it's 8.
Swapadana,
No, sir, Jesse.
Jesse 8.
So for me, it is 6, sir.
Who? Swapna.
Swapna, sir.
Okay, noted. शिवम सिंह, are you there online? थोड़ा कितना difference आता है बता दीजिए. Please tell us what is the difference you are getting between your score and the group score. Shivam Singh, I know you have problem in switching on the mic. If you can speak nice. Shivam Singh. Shivam Singh. No, he is not able to speak. Doesn't matter. Now I have
Sir,
to get, yeah,
for me it was 8, sir.
Arunima.
Yes, sir.
Very good. No problem. Good. See, actually, you will be arriving at like this. Then they will also go through the, I don't know, in case they want you to give the scoring card that you have maintained, they will take that also into account. And then based on the observation they have made during the discussion, they will be evaluating you out of 10. Out of 10, they will be evaluating you. But normally in exercises like this, where the difference appears to be on a higher level, say comparatively, here the highest level is 8 only. Arunima and Jesse, they may get lower ranks or lower marks. Of course, not only based on this, they will also see the recording and find how you were participating. Were you taking interest to convince the group members about your choice? Or were you simply accepting whatever the group was telling? For achieving the group concept, that is good. But just simply because somebody says you should not accept it. For example, in this group, for this point, that proactive, there was not much of a discussion. Suddenly they said, okay, somebody said proactive, come on, take it, accept it. Like that, it went. So when that happens, the difference will be more. So, of course, my ranking of the members in this group is first one is good participation. Good participation by Rahul and Swapna, and the others second level participation. I will say Arunima, Jesse, and Biswajit. All the others are in the second level participation. And of course, you will get some out of 10, minimum 6 or 7 marks you will get. But the problem in the selection is that, you know, the even 0.25 mark matters a lot for selection. So that is why during discussions, you should try to participate proactively and with a happy face and smiling face and not being too rigid or too demanding. This is what I would like to tell. Today, all the members were very positive. In fact, Swapna, Rubal, all of you, Jesse, Arunima, you were not insisting on your own score only. You were able to listen to others and come to consensus. This will certainly get you good marks. Best wishes. Now, next activity, would you like to take up group discussion? or continue with a similar exercise? I will leave the choice to Jesse. Jesse, you decide. Come on, Jesse, speak.
Sir, I would like to do one more of this thing.
Excellent. Very good. Yeah. We will go for this 1 minute. This is the exercise. And I told you, you know, where these are available. Are you aware where these are available? This is SBI PO interview folder. Are you seeing the folder now, boys, girls?
Yes,
Are you
Yes,
seeing?
sir.
In this page, it is there. 2024 SBI PO interview questions. In this, if you click, it will show you the questions like this. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, very good. Now I am going to the second question. Who want Jesse? Please read the question.
What are the keys essential for a good communication? Rate the following priority order: active
Read.
listening,
Mm,
clarity of thought,
mm,
brevity of expression,
mm,
sympathetic listening, knowledge of
mm,
vernacular language, English
mm.
language.
See, unfortunately, they have given only 6 points. Should we add some more points also for this? Hmm? Just a minute. Let me ask my chat GPT whether he is giving some ideas. Okay. Just a minute. All of you don't look at the answer. Please don't look. Yeah. Hmm. Just a minute. I'm seeing this. Let me note down the points and then tell you some more points. Active listening. Don't classify now. Clarity of thought, brevity, sympathetic listening, knowledge of vernacular, then English language. These are the things given. And let me tell you. You please write point number 7, adaptability. Adaptability. Then point number 8, non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication. Then next point, positive attitude. Positive attitude. Then feedback skills. Feedback skills. So I think you have got nearly 10 points now, na? How many you have got?
10, sir.
Yeah, you can remove knowledge of vernacular English language. Those two you remove. Knowledge of vernacular, knowledge of English, both are same level. So we will remove that. Assuming we have a good knowledge about the language in which we are speaking, then based on that, we will rank the other 8 points. Now, initially, I will give you 3 minutes time for you to mark individually. Thereafter, 15 minutes time for group to discuss and arrive. So are you clear about the choices you are having? Active listening, clarity of thought, brevity, then next one, what is that? Mm, sympathetic listening, then these things only we have taken from there. And what are the new points I gave you? Please tell me.
Adaptability.
Just a minute. No, I am writing.
Okay.
Adaptability, then
Non-verbal communication.
okay, then
Positive attitude.
okay, then
Feedback skills.
very good. Excellent. Nice. Carry on, carry on, carry on. You have written it in your notebook, so it's not a problem. You please carry on. Now
Sir,
I,
excuse me, sir. Can you repeat the headline, sir? Heading?
yeah, we will. You please write it. What are the skills essential? Are you seeing now on the screen? No, I have to show you. What are the skills essential for a good communication? Rate the following in priority order. That is not required. Simply write skills essential for good communication. Skills essential for good communication. Okay, please write. Yeah, I am just typing that here for my sake. You carry on with your work. Have you completed ranking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Swapna has done. What about Biswajit? Night.
No, sir, I'm doing just 1 minute,
Acha,
sir.
acha. Take, I will give you 2 more minutes also. No problem. Take 2 more minutes. It is now 11:02. Maybe by 11:04 we will start and go up to 11:20. Yeah, it's over, I think so. All of you have completed. Anybody has not completed? Please tell me. All of you have completed. Very good. Now, I leave about 16 minutes for you to work and come to a consensus. Please carry on. Best wishes.
Hello, guys. I wanna rank positive attitude in the first place because positive mindset is what we all want in these uncertain times. Whenever the new changes are adopted or new situations are coming there, you should be encouraging others, and first you should be having that positive mindset. Yeah, I can do that, we can do that, like that. So to communicate properly, first you should be positive, and in the second place I want to put active listening, because active listening in the sense you have to understand what the other person is speaking and you have to act upon that. You have to be able to understand and act upon that. So I believe that that should be coming in second place. I will open this discussion to others.
Yes, I also agree with what she said because positive attitude is very important. In order to be a good communicator, good listener, above all, we have to maintain a positive attitude. And also, in the second place, I have kept active listening because in order to be a good communicator, we have to be a good listener at first. So, I also agree with what she said.
I want to counter here. I have kept active listening on first place because for me, when we are having some communication, firstly we need to listen. We have to listen to the other person. So that is the utmost priority in communication. Yes, we
Sorry.
need to understand their point. That is the second thing. Firstly, we need to listen to them. So for me, active listening comes on first place.
Yes, but for listening also, we have to maintain a positive attitude in the first place. Then we can be a good listener and then we can be a good communicator.
Uh, Actually, I believe active listening to be the first place for any communication, be it formal, informal, or whatever. I think the best, first most important thing is to listen directly, to know that you are getting the right point, you are on the right path on discussion. So I think active listening comes at first, and then second part, I will suggest positive attitude. Attitude is also important. So I believe being an active listener is more important.
Yeah, I think we can listen to another person only if we are comfortable with that person. So I think being having a positive attitude is more important than listening. So I think in first place we have to keep positive attitude, and then we have to listen carefully whatever the other person is telling.
I want to add one example here. You guys know, if you are handling a customer and the customer comes to you, but he's like looking like a rowdy and all gunda. First of all, you should have that positive attitude before listening to him. First, you should maintain that, yeah, this person, I'm going to tackle his needs and I will understand first is whatever it is. I will not judge him. and I will be positive however he looks and however I feel about him. So I believe that first you should have the positive attitude mindset. Okay, this person is coming for me for a need, not for threatening me or something. And then you will try to understand what he is going to say, or else you will be first feared when you are going to listen to him without positive mindset. You will not act judgmentally, and you might be emotionally threatened by his appearance also. So in this case,
But here
Yes, that is
I
true.
want to add
Only
one thing. I want to add one thing, that active listening is listening to other person and understanding it properly. That is what we mean by active listening. So if I am keeping positive attitude but I'm not able to understand the other person properly, then I won't be able to act accordingly for that. So that is why active listening is understanding what other person is saying in a correct manner. That is called active listening. So that is why active listening is more important than having a positive attitude, because we need to understand the problem completely and precisely, so that we can act upon that problem.
okay, then Bishwajit, what's your opinion regarding this?
I think we should first listen to the problem. After listening, we should maintain a positive attitude towards our opinion. That's only help us resolving a person's problem.
Okay, I want to add something here. It is whatever you said agrees. I agree with that. When you are dealing with a customer, let us see one example. You're transferred to another branch. There you have only, there is no customer interaction with you. It should work with your colleagues and all that. And there, first you already heard that the branch is having some bad thing. The work culture is not good. First of all, you should have that positive mindset. Then only you can go and work with them, and you can listen to the colleagues also. After you have that positive mindset, yeah, this gonna be a good thing. Whatever I heard, I will leave that backside. I will be positive. I believe that that's
I
a
believe that
one positive
if you
point.
don't have a positive attitude, then how can you listen?
Exactly, you should have positive attitude. Then you can listen anything and anyone with that positive attitude that makes you feel
Okay, let's
better.
say I'm a very positive person, and I'm a very positive person with a very positive attitude, but I'm not willing to listen to other people. So what's the point? You know. So I think listen, actively listen and analyze the situation. If the situation is already positive, you don't need to be an extra positive person, right? The situation is nice, you can go ahead. If the situation is somewhat mad or challenging, then you can come up with your positive attitude and you'll be confident that I'm going to solve this, I'm going to tackle this, whatever it is. But first, listen to the problem and decide what approach is needed.
As an individual, like here, I believe that one should be positive, having positive mindset. But when you are dealing with a customer, yeah, that too, I believe that having good listening skills is good. Is there anyone who wanna back for positive attitude in the first place? Any other plausible reason?
yeah, whatever be the situation, we have to maintain a positive attitude. Even if it is a positive situation or a negative situation, our mindset is what is important. So, only if we have a positive attitude, then only we can be a good listener to others or a good communicator. So, I think that should be placed in the first place.
Okay,
So I
so
guess we
huh.
can decide what majority wants. So if how many people want active listening at first place? I want active listening on first place.
Me too, I would suggest active listening on the first place. If the group want to go with positive attitude, I'm fine with that as well.
So yes, we can decide what majority wants.
I wanna vote for positive attitude in the first place.
I also want to vote for positive attitude.
2 votes, and who is up for positive attitude in the first place?
What about Biswajit?
Okay, I am fine with that. If it's deciding positive attitude in first place, I'm okay.
What's your take on this? Like positive attitude in first place or verbal? That means active listening in first place.
Actually, I am ambiguous on that one. I think both positive attitude and active listening both are complementary, and whoever may come in first and second place. So I'm not in deciding result.
Okay.
So let's go with positive attitude. Doesn't matter. So we can put positive attitude in the first place and active listening skills on the second one. Let's move on. We are wasting our time.
Okay.
Okay, so I have kept brevity of clarity of thought on next to this, on third place.
Yes, I also kept it in the same manner because only if we have a clarity in the thought, then only we will be able to express it to the maximum. Whatever we are trying to communicate, we have to have a clarity. Whatever we are going to say, we should have some clarity in that. Then only we can express it in a nice manner.
Yeah, I
I
also
agree
go
with
with
Arunima. Clarity of thought is really important. You have to understand and have a clear picture of what is going on and what is your opinion, what is your stand, then only you can go ahead and have an effective communication. So I believe clarity of thought is to be in the third position.
I also agree with that.
I agree with that because after listening, thoughts should be clear in one's mind to further communicate with that persons. If the thoughts should be thoughts should be ambiguous, then it will lead to a negative results, which will in terms lead to a negative communications.
So
Exactly. So,
everyone is in favor for clarity of thought. Does anyone oppose? Does anyone have a different opinion?
isn't this number 3, clarity of thought?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And next would be brevity of expression.
Yes, I
I
also agree with that because we have to be very concise in whatever we are trying to say. We have to be in that field, and there should be a clear idea of what we are expressing. So I also go for brevity of expression in the fourth place.
I
Actually, I have to differ in it. I put adaptability in the fourth place. We should be adaptable, I guess. You should analyze the situation, have a clarity of thought. Then we would have to adapt to the situation. Whatever the situation calls for, we'll have to be adaptable to that, right?
But I want to
yeah.
counter here when I have clarity of thought, I have understood the situation before being adaptable. I need to put my thoughts in front. I need to put my thoughts in a concise matter so that other person can also listen to my thoughts as well. It's not like without saying my point of view, I'm just adapting to the situation. So that is
Yeah.
why I've kept brevity of expression after clarity of thought.
My opinion is see, adaptability is in fourth position, and brevity of expression in fifth position. I wanna second this argument because when you're working in an Excel affected area, there you should adapt to the situation, and according to the situation, you have to express your opinions or views. Because someone comes to the customer, someone as a customer comes with a gun, and he asks you do this work right now and remove all those other customers, then you have to adapt to the situation. You have to cool down him rather than first of all expressing that no, I will not do yours, these are the first people. That will escalate the situation. First you have to adapt the situation, then only you can express bravely or anything.
But we are talking about why we are talking about extreme scenarios only. In general scenario, firstly, if I am understanding the situation, I'll in front, put forth my thoughts, what I think about the, like whenever we are discussing, it's not like I'm just adapting to what other people are saying. I'm just not adapting to the situation. I'm putting in front my thoughts as well. What I have, what point of view I have. Then of course if the situation whatever kind of situation, then after it comes adaptability. But
Okay,
firstly I need to express my feelings.
let me take an example generally that comes in a bank. If a boss is conducting a meeting and he's voting for one project, and that is he was very desired that he's working for 20 years, and so he attended made a team meet, and there he asked for your expression, and most of the team is accepting that thing, but you can't express that. You know that it is a team meeting and you have to understand the project first. You know that your version is correct, but still the majority is one, you have to go there, you should express, but that doesn't work in all the times. You have to understand the situation first, adopt to the situation. Yeah, whether this is right or wrong, you should I express now, or should I consult the manager later and express my views regarding this? He might change, rather
But
than
if we
making.
follow such techniques, like you are saying that I have an idea but I'm not able to express it, then there is no innovation, because there are people the firms are hiring young people so that they can come up with the new ideas. That is the scenario. It's not like that the higher administration doesn't listen to their subordinates. So
Actually,
we
being
need to put
adaptive doesn't mean you don't express your opinion or views. Just means that
that
you
is
adapt to the situation. You merge into the situation and decide how you want to express your opinion. You are going to express in which tone you are going to use, which way you are going to use. That
so
is what.
if I'm
Okay,
working for
actually,
example,
I am convinced with what she said. So I also think that adaptability should be kept in fourth place, and then comes brevity of expression. Because before expressing your thoughts and all, you have to be adaptable to that situation. Then only you can understand the situation more effectively. So I agree with her.
And what about
so if
I
Vishwadeep?
also
majority
believe that
wants,
even after clarity of thoughts, there may be some before we express in brevity. Therefore, adaptability should come before the expression of brevity.
So
if the group wants uh, it, let it be.
so let's put adaptability on the fourth place and brevity of the brevity.
Okay. Now we are left with three feedback skills: nonverbal communication and sympathetic listening. In order to make this easier, I want to put sympathetic listening in the eighth place. I mean, last one.
I think I want feedback skills in class as the last thing. You have to everything. You have to understand every aspect of a problem to give the feedback. You can't just in the middle of something you just can't give a feedback. You have to understand everything. You have to listen to every possibility, and you have to consider every other situation before giving feedback. I think that would make sense.
Okay, but in the sixth position, I would like to keep non-verbal communication because in order to be a communication to be effective, then some non-verbal elements should also be there, like proper eye contact, using proper hand gestures and all. So I think in the sixth position, we should keep non-verbal communication.
I agree with Arunima on that. Non-verbal communication is as much as important as verbal communication when it's come to an effective conversation. So I believe non-verbal communication to be in the sixth place.
Yes, and in the seventh place,
Vishwadeep, what about you? Sixth place is for nonverbal communication. Is that okay for you?
Because non-verbal as important as verbal
I'm sorry,
communication,
Vishwadit, your audio
we
is not that
do
clear.
something. Red is raining in our region in locality. Maybe. Am I audible?
Yeah, now you are.
I think non-verbal communication is as important as the verbal communication because there are some confidential information which you can't share with your customer, let's say, in a verbal way because it will be known to all. Then non-verbal communication plays an role in situations. Therefore, I have placed in sixth position.
So I believe all of us are in favor of putting non-verbal communication in the sixth place, right? Anyone object?
Right. And I want to put feedback skills on seventh position.
yes, I also go with that because getting feedback is also important for an effective communication. If only if we get a proper feedback, then only we will be happy to communicate further.
But I believe if you put a sympathetic listening after feedback skills, what's the point of listening? We already given our feedback. We've already given our
When it
feedback.
is
Then
about
I think
giving feedback, it
listen
is
all
about
things. Listen everything. Take account of everything. Consider every possibility and all. Then give your feedback. I think feedback should be the last step of a communication.
I want to differ here because it is not just about giving feedback, it is about accepting feedback as well. So, if someone is saying something to me, they are giving their feedback about me, then I am able to work upon those things. That is feedback skills. It is not just about giving it is about receiving feedback as well. So, I am able to receive the feedback, what other members have to say, then I am able to adapt to those changes, whatever I think that they are saying correctly, Then after that, of course, sympathetic listening is also important, but feedback comes first.
And sympathetic listening is kind of emotionally using emotional things. Here, whenever you are an officer, you are listening to someone's pleas, you will just understand what he wants. Whether you listen with sympathy or not, you will just do his work and as per your duty. So I believe that it should come in the last place before feedback skills. Sorry, after feedback skills.
Right.
I say agree with her because after all communications have been ended, have been fully executed, you have to go for synthetic listening, which is also important. Then after achieving 7 lessons, then after feedback skills, strategy. I think
Sorry,
feedback
Vishwajit,
No,
I
I
is
didn't
think
get.
important.
his mic is not all right. Internet is not all right. Yeah, his internet is not. विश्वजीत, आपका इंटरनेट बिल्कुल सही नहीं है. आप थोड़ा बाहर में आके बैठ लीजिए और जहां आपको सिग्नल अच्छा लगेगा,
Sir,
समझे?
actually, it's raining
और
outside. That's why I'm
और
inside.
और रेनिंग, अच्छा अच्छा, और हो सकता है आपको डाटा वैल्यू यूज हो गया. मैंने 2 GB पूरा खत्म कर दिया ना क्या, बात करके करके. आई डोंट नो.
No,
Anyhow,
sir, data is available.
is there? Anyhow, best wishes. Now others try to complete it.
So, if you believe, if everyone is in the opinion of sympathetic listening being the last thing, okay to go with that. We can go with that, no problem.
I'm also okay for that last sympathetic listening.
Yes, I also agree with that.
Okay. And next, Arunima, you said yes, right?
Yes, yes, I said
Okay.
it right.
Rubal Sharma, what about you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So we are done with this ordering, right?
Now
Yes,
please
sir.
find the difference, total the difference and tell me. Find the difference, total the difference.
For me, it is 11, sir.
Acha, 1 minute. I am writing. Ruble, it is
11.
11. Yeah, good.
So, for me, it's 4.
Swapna, na?
No, sir, JP.
Jesse. I'm not able to differentiate voices. Please excuse me. Yeah, because
Sir, for me
yeah,
also it is 4, sir. Arunima.
Arunima. Yeah,
Yes.
good. Okay.
Swapna,
Then
2, sir.
Swapna only 2. Good. Then what about Biswajit?
It's 8, sir.
Okay. See, actually, this score indicates other things remaining constant. Swapna has been more influential towards the group. Was it correct or it was accidental? Swapna, please react.
Sir, actually, whatever order I kept, most of the people in the group has already kept in that order, sir. So I believe that I didn't much influence the group. We are that discussion
Acha,
too. Yes, sir.
really? I will
I
check up
need
with.
our group member feedback also, sir, regarding that.
Yeah, I will ask Rubal Sharma on this. Rubal Sharma ji. Rubal Sharma, are you there?
Yes, sir. I think she is able to give some good examples, so it works.
And what was she influencing more or at an app level?
No, sir. It was on an appropriate level because
Very
other
good.
members were also
Willing to
putting
agree
some
with her.
points.
Very good.
Yes.
Thank you. Because I have to ask this question to Rubal because for you only difference is very much high, 11.
So yes, for I think adaptability, I had kept that on initially on last place. So that worked against me. So
Acha.
one, two things, there were one, two
that
points that were completely opposite.
that worked against you. Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Good. But one thing I would like to tell you, this time the group has conducted very well. You all participated nicely. If you continue like this, you may get 8 or 9 out of 10. There have been candidates of our group in 2019. A girl scored 49 out of 50 marks in the GDN interview. Her video is also posted. I think I can give you that 1 minute. This is coming under successful candidates videos. Her video also will be there. And if you watch that, you will get an idea. And in fact, that girl was not very top ranking girl and all that. No, no, no. She was only BSc. What is that? BSc computer science student. But still, what helped her was her helping nature and also her attitude towards guiding others and all that. If you watch the videos, you will know. I am giving these successful videos in our group. Okay. In the meantime, I have given you a lot of links and all that. So you will see that afterwards. Thank you. Now I will close this discussion with this. I think